Guys, I'm Andy, your tech guide from TechStore, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the procedure to basically rip apart the disassemble base of the HP Pavilion 15 AV series of laptops. Now, there's this issue of a lot of these laptops coming with the keyboard issue. The keyboard is not working, and because the keyboards are internal keyboards, it's a very difficult process to remove it. So watch this video carefully. If you want to get to the base, remove and replace almost everything, the motherboard, the Wi-Fi chip, the RAM, hard drive, literally everything you'll be able to remove after watching this video. So let's do it. So if your laptop is something like this might be a silver or a blue or any other color. If it is an AV series, it launched somewhere around 2016, and the inner is something like this. This is the way the keyboard looks, and the base of which looks like this. Then you can apply this particular procedure. First thing first, you need to flip the laptop and remove the battery. This lock. Just press this. Now, for people who just want to remove the DVD writer and put a HDD caddy, you just need to remove this one screw and just remove pull it out. DVD writer will be. Let's take a similar SAT DVD writer if your DVD writer is 40. Or take a 9mm HDD caddy. You need to buy a 9mm HDD caddy if you want to add another external HDD. Now, you'll start removing the entire base. So, you need to remove these two screws first. Then you need to remove all visible screws. There are two screws over here, so you need to remove these two stickers. Now you need to remove these two screws on the hinges, and remember there are screws inside this panel also. Once you remove it, this black panel will come off and there are screws inside also. So remove this screw first. These are the long screws which are there on the hinges. Be very sure that you keep them separately. Just take a plier like this. Right panel will give up. Similarly, this also. You can find two more screws over here which you need to remove. Now flip the laptop. Just connect. And the base has to be removed. Start drying. Of cracking sound because of the flower bracket arrangement. Base will give away. This exposes the base, you can keep the base aside. Now we ideally request you to take a photograph once you're over here for reference, because once you're again reassembling you're required to take a reference. People who want to upgrade the RAM, there are two RAM bays here. You can upgrade in total theoretically up to 16 GB, but practically you can also upgrade up to 32 GB. Because it is a DDR3L, the limitation is there on certain motherboards. 16 GB we have checked. Works absolutely fine, 8 plus 8 GB. 16 GB DDR3 plus 16 GB DDR3 we have not checked, but some customers who have taken it, they have used it and they're absolutely fine with it. So just take your two thumb fingers and remove the RAM. This is the RAM that you need to buy. This is a DDR3 low voltage memory. It is a 1600 MHz DDR3L RAM that you need to buy, and just take another RAM and insert it like this, press it on the top. For people who want to replace the hard drive or put a SSD, SATA SSD, just need to remove this notch here. Once you remove it, you can just pull the hard disk out. There is no screwing that HP has done on these laptops. You can just remove the SATA casing connector over here. Just take another 2.5 inch SATA hard drive or SSD and just put the connector back like this. These two rubber holders, there is no screwing whatsoever, just keep it aside for a moment. Now for people who want to replace the Wi-Fi chip, this is the Wi-Fi chip. Just take this one screw out, connector Wi-Fi antenna that is there, and your Wi-Fi chip is off. This is the Wi-Fi chip that you need to buy. It's a AC750 Wi-Fi chip. It's the CMOS cell. If your laptop is facing date and time error after say 3-4 years of usage, you can just replace the CMOS cell and the problem will be rectified. This is basically the touchpad connector. We need to remove it. Now let's get to the removal of the motherboard. Alright, so we need to remove these hinge screws so that only the base can be removed and we can keep the LED aside. So we need to remove 1, 2 and 3 screws. We need to remove this Wi-Fi and we need to remove the LVDA VGA cable. Just remove it like this. Now we need to remove these 3 screws, 1, 2 and 3, so that the hinges can be made to come off and you can work directly only on the base. Keep these 3 screws aside, they are very small length. Take a plier. Once you've removed these two, you can just remove the base, release the base like this. The LED and the base will be off. So for disassembling, we'll do another video of the LED screen. Right now we'll work on the base only. Now we need to remove all the visible strip connectors. Remove the keyboard connector, the LED backlit pad, the touch pad, the USB connector. Remove these 2 screws. Can remove, just remove this power connector. For people who have an issue with the power button, you need to go this far. Just take a power button like this and replace the power button. You need to remove the fan. People who want to replace the fan, you need to go this far. Remove the fan connector. Just remove it. You can just clear the dust that exists with a brush. Remove this connector. Now you need to remove all the screws that are there on the motherboard. Remove the speaker connector also. Once you remove it, the motherboard will be off. So people who want to replace the motherboard, you have to go this far, just take another motherboard and refit it. So let us keep the motherboard on one side as of now, because you want to replace the keyboard more than anything else. So remove the speakers. People want to replace the speakers gone bad, just need to remove the speakers like this. Very simple and straightforward from here. Just take another set of speakers and just replace it. Now as you can see, the plate holding on to the keyboard is very much visible here. So we need to use our magic wand here. It's very critical that you have something like this. We need to now protrude the keyboard. There are these rivets, plastic rivets, which have been put during the production manufacturing of this laptop. These are not screwable. They have to be broken completely for them to be removed. Just put it like this and start removing one by one. It's a very critical process, otherwise which you have to replace the entire touchpad, which is very costly. So we are doing this replacement here so that we can save some money. Keep hearing this crackling sound all through. And this plate is now off. Keep it aside. Now you can see the keyboard and the backlit pad which is there. So now here's the trick. You can buy a backlit keyboard which is costlier, or you can buy a normal keyboard and attach the same backlit pad and save some money on your pockets. So let's remove the keyboard first. The keyboard and the pad will come together. Alright, as you can see, the keyboard and the backlit pad have come off together. Now we need to remove the backlit pad, which is to be pasted behind the new keyboard. So just very gently, you have to separate the two. You can see, start removing this. It will come off fairly easily. Need not worry about. Do it a little carefully. Don't do it fast, otherwise there might be a problem. and the backlit pad is now off. So you need to take a new keyboard, before which we need to remove these rudders that you can see. They have to be removed. You need to take this and start removing them like this. Each one of them have to be removed. Just hold it and unscrew it, it will give away. These have to be removed, otherwise there will be uneven surface on the keyboard. Use a blade like this for the rudders which are holding off, which you could not remove with the glass. Now take the keyboard like this and place the backlit pad like this. Just press it so that holds on, the glue holds on to the keyboard. Don't worry if it is not holding hard, absolutely no problem. Just need to put it like this. Alright, so once you've done this, you might need to start reassembling the laptop back. So let us put on the speakers first. These two notches go precisely inside these holders, otherwise the fitting of the laptop will not be appropriate. We're good to go. So display has come. The backlit is also working, as you can see. This is the backlit on and off. So guys, we're
done with the replacement of the keyboard with the backlit pad, and we have shown you basically how to replace the RAM, upgrade the hard drive to an SSD, put another hard drive using a HDD caddy by removing the DVD writer, replacing the Wi-Fi chip, speaker, the motherboard, the power button, literally everything of the base of the HP Pavilion 15 AB series of laptop was displayed in front of you. We've taken a lot of pains to produce this video actually, and this particular video will also apply to any of these HP laptops which have internal keyboard. The process to open the base might differ. On our channel, you can just keep looking for these videos of opening of the base of that particular model that you want to, which have these internal keyboards, and the process to basically remove the keyboard remains the same. If you have seen the way we have protruded the keyboard from the rudders that we're holding onto it, that particular process remains the same. Hope you liked the video, guys. Do let us know your suggestions and comments. These parts are available on our website www.techstore.co.in. Thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to us. Click on the bell icon to get continuous video updates. Thank you so much.